Greetings, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Karina, and I live in the Pacific Northwest with my partner, our two kitties, and my two horses, Odin and Bragi, the Mustangs. So I will include some information about wild horse adoption programs from the Bureau of Land Management in the description box, and other things I'm going to talk about today. My intention is that this is going to be a shorter episode, as it is definitely out of sync and only a few days after my last full episode. I am getting ready for Advent, and it occurred to me this morning that Advent is on Friday. Advent starts on Friday. And since I have 3 Advent projects that I want to start, I need to get ready. And that includes winding yarn. There's some yarn that I have not received yet, and then just putting together some ideas for a pattern that I just downloaded for a shawl, and I will talk about those individually here. So it's a beautiful November day. It's been cold. I've been spending a lot of time with the horses outside. Randy and I went for a really nice 5-mile walk in the forest lands yesterday, and so that's kind of the newsy stuff. Let's just dive right in and talk about Advents. So I'll just talk about the Arne Carlos Advent. It's for a stocking, and if you watch Arne Carlos, they're Sit and Knit for a Bit that they record on Sundays. They just released an episode on Sunday, and they mentioned that you should knit the toe. This is a free pattern, and the first clue, I guess you could say, and then you could knit the toe to get ready really for, in fact, the instructions say, and I just didn't even read it, to be completed before December 1st. So, I don't have the yarn yet, so I will be behind. I probably won't have a stocking on the 24th. Yeah, that is the last day, according to the schematic. I probably won't have one, but that's okay. The stocking is for me at this point. Arne mentioned it takes him probably 30 to 45 minutes to knit a section. He knits probably faster than I do since he's been knitting for a very long time. Carlos said it takes him an hour and a half. He is a slow knitter. I doubt I'm as slow as Carlos, but I don't know. It's not a race. So I'm just going to have to figure out my knitting time. Like I said, I'm waiting for yarn for that. It's being shipped, and it's en route. So the other one I am doing is going to be a shawl. This is a Tellybeans knit. The Tellybeans is the pattern I did for the October, the haunted house MKAL. So this is the pattern, or a photo of what the shawl looks like, and this will be delivered. The instructions will be delivered according to this calendar. So, so December 1st, so a clue every single day. I don't know that I'm going to be able to keep up with that. There are 25 colors in this, and I haven't quite figured out what I have for, if I have that many minis. I mean, it looks like I haven't quite figured out, how many? Oh, I think they're 20 gram minis is what she is saying. So, and it's a total of a little over 1,000 yards. So there is a fingering weight sock yarn. Oh, they're all minis. Sorry, as I'm reading this. So I think I do have an Advent that is all minis. So I'll figure that out, and I'll show you those in a minute. The other one I'm going to do is the K. Jones or Bakery Bears Advent, and I have the yarn picked up. This is the one that I probably have my act together the most. I've shown this before. So the theme is Nutcracker. So I am choosing these 3 yarns. This was the toes, heels, and cuffs for the Sophia's Tales MKAL sock. This is just Berroco ultrafine wool, fingering weight, and this is a Legacy yarn. This is Mountain Colors, a hand-painted yarn. I obviously need to wind this, so that is something that I am going to do one of these days. Maybe tonight I will wind it into a ball so I can actually be ready to go. I have my needles already in here. I'm not quite sure if they're the right ones. I assume it's going to be a sock. So I have 2.5 millimeter flexi flips. These are not flexi flips. These are double pointed needles. US 1.5, 2.5 millimeters. And I also have my standard Jadawoo red lace premium bamboo in size 0, because that is the sock. With my gauge, I knit left-handed. With my gauge, that is the sock that fits me. So, like I said, I suspect this is a pair of socks. I'll find out because the pattern has not been released yet. So, let me talk about the advents that I received. I have a Freckled Whimsy advent, which I suspect is a 24 stripe. Probably for socks. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I may save this until next year. So, like I said, this is Freckled Whimsy. The 2023 Advent. Yeah, 24 stripe repeat. And then also a mini skein. So 25 in all. I don't know if I ordered a mini. Sorry for crinkling. I'm trying to feel through the package, which is cheating. So I'll just wait till December 1st and I'll open it. December 1st is also the beginning of Vlogmas. I will try to do the big reveal on that day. Advent number 2, Legacy Fiber Arts. Came with a really nice little Swiss Miss Cocoa and a spoon. So these come in 4-week packages. So here's, and I can kind of see through what it is through the paper. Week 2, week 3, and week 4. So really pretty. I can kind of see through the package. So hope that isn't spoiling it for anyone. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one either. So, you know, it could be a couple of those that I don't have any ideas about could get saved. For next year, and I won't order any. I also did a scrappy. Oops! I just spilled this out. I also participated in a scrappy yarn exchange that was sponsored by the Creabea, and so I have these packages of yarn from someone who lives in Portland, and yeah, I sent her a bunch of my scraps, and she sent me also hers. She did a much nicer job of wrapping than I did. I can't wait to see what this is. There's kind of a hard knob, so this is fun. And I think we were supposed to get 12 or 13 in here. So that'll be part of the daily Advent too. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet either. And then finally, so number 4, this is the Polka Dot Creek. And I don't remember what this is, quite honestly. So Polka Dot Creek, Canadian yarn dyer. So I'll see what happens. I mean, to be fair, I know what I'm doing for Arne and Carlos because I ordered the yarn. I know what I'm doing for the K. Jones Bakery Bears Advent knit along. I don't know what I'm doing with this shawl. So I guess I will just have to wait and see. I mean, you were supposed to be picking out yarn. This pattern says choosing yeah, choosing your yarn. I haven't read this. I actually just printed this. So I need to read this and figure out, because there's an FAQ page. It's like, what if my Advent kit only has 24 colors? What if my mini skeins aren't 90 yards? Do I have to have 25 colors? Can I use leftover stash yarn? So yeah, so that is something that I will have to figure out. I do have a couple kind of mini sets that I ordered from some kits, and you know, I may have to figure that out. So that concludes the knitting portion of this pre-Vlogmas Advent preparation for Advent. So I'm going to end that piece here. And like I said, I have some footage from some trail rides and also from this morning. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you for Vlogmas. Take care. Good morning, everyone. I'm doing a little pre-Advent filming. I'll show you the moon up there. It is November 27th, I think. It's Monday morning. It's about 5:30 in the morning. My way out to the barn to feed the horses. The reason why I'm doing the pre-Advent, show you the house, maybe see the Christmas tree if I get my headlamp out of the way. The reason why I'm doing the pre-Advent is because I realize I have a fair amount of prep to do under the fence for Advent, which is this Friday. So, here I am. Barn, you can see my shadows. That's kind of funny. Filming with my camera. So I'm going to be winding some yarn, and because I have 3 Advent projects, I need to get ready. So I see some horse eyeballs. You can see that. No, all you can see is me and my silly fawn. All right, well, they're out there, so I'm going to get to feeding. Oh, and I are on a little trail ride. It is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. There are a lot of dogs and bicyclists out. Mine was the only horse trailer in the parking lot. It's 28 degrees this morning. It's about 40 degrees now. This is Water Tower. This road goes for quite a ways, and we just ended up going to the end of it and turning back around, which is fine. The single track trails are closed to bicycles and horses this time of year because of mud. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a great day. I just want to point out how beautiful these woods are. This is a working tree farm, so there's sections that get harvested. So hopefully it's a while before this place gets harvested. There's some pretty good sized trees in there. Some really nice cedars coming into view. Beautiful meadow. We're on another road. It's hard to see in the distance, but that is Mount Rainier out there. So we're just riding along, staying on the roads. It's a really planted area. Some more mature forest in the background. Odin's thinking about taking a snack or just releasing some tension. Yeah, good boy. So we're stopping for a grazing break. For one reason, I am freezing off my patootie. And O was such a good boy, just really willing to go forward. He's using me as a scratching post, little booger. So, but yeah, here he is. Now, yeah, he got a little sweaty. He did good work. He's got his winter coat on. I would be wise to put on a winter coat on days like today because it's really cold in the shade. So, anyway, I got off. I'm gonna walk to warm up, actually, and it's not very far from here to the trailer. So I'll talk to you soon.